Good day everyone, this is Alvin again from the Philippines and welcome to my review of the Group 11 of the Head-to-Head Challenge of Miss World 2021. So for Group 11, the ladies in this group were Puerto Rico, Slovenia, Philippines, Macau, China, France, and Gibraltar. So I will be giving my reviews for each of the candidates that perform in this group, and then I will be naming my top best performers whom I think will battle it out for the win for this group. So let's begin with Puerto Rico. Ariam Diaz, I was actually a little bit on the fence when it comes to her first response, but the second response shocked me and wowed me. That was that was really good, strong response. The question isn't common, but the way she attacked and responded to the question was outstanding. I love how she talked about transforming can't to can, how she inculcated women empowerment and even included Martin Luther King in her response, and she showed how to end your answer strongly by saying sometimes breaking the rules is the right choice. And I have to echo Stephanie's comments. I love that. Well done to our host country girl. Next we have Slovenia. Maja Kolic. She's surprisingly good. For someone like her that is in the field of international relations, she's definitely living up to it. She's very smart, well-spoken, and she just nailed it in both rounds of the interviews. Next we have the Philippines. Tracy Maureen Perez. There's definitely no holds barred for the Philippines. She went all out for the first question, and I'm glad that she talked about her life story. It was beautifully presented, and knowing that she speaks very well, so that gives more impact to her response. And she even went further with how she dominated the second round. She definitely chose a unique superpower and she defended it so tastefully. So overall, it was just a satisfying performance, and all I can say is she definitely exceeded everybody's expectations. Next we have Macau, China. I have heard the difference when she speaks in English in her intro video from her answering in her own native language in the head-to-head challenge. Her English was a little bit lifeless, but she spoke extremely well when she decided to speak in her language, and I am so glad she did. I actually like her a lot, and I also loved her responses and her delivery, which is filled with confidence and elegance, and content-wise, I think it was one of the good ones too. Next we have France. April Benayoun. Oh my gosh, I'm not sure if you'll agree with me on this, but I have huge expectation for France. But for some reason, she belonged in this group, which is actually super competitive, and I feel like she has been overpowered by the other contestants in this group. I think she did well with her response. I completely agree with her responses, especially on financial independence. But for some reason, I am missing that spark. She isn't bad. It's just, how do I say this? It feels like others did better. That's just how I feel watching her performance. Again, she wasn't bad. It's just others outperformed her for this group. And finally, we have Gibraltar. Janice Sampere, also one of the good ones this year. But what truly fascinated me is how she answered the second question about success. That was short. She hits the bullseye directly, and I love how realistic and simple her definition of success was. So for this group, my top 4 best performers were Puerto Rico, Slovenia, Philippines, and Gibraltar. So since the winner for this group will be determined by public voting, so from this 4 that I named, I believe that the final two that will battle it out for the win for this group is, I believe it's going to be a toss between Puerto Rico and the Philippines. So having said that, they are my winners for Group 11. So do you agree with my winners for this group? Do you agree with my commentaries as well? So don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. For now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.